Hello YouTube, this is MTGeezers and we are coming at you for the first time in quite a long time due to GCSEs and we can make up a load of excuses. But anyway, here we are with a Battle for Zendikar booster box. So me and Alex are here with you. Alex, say a quick hi.
Hello.
And we are going to be splitting this booster box half-half. Obviously, things we're looking for is some expeditions and the planeswalkers, but obviously we're not expecting to pull an expedition in this because the odds are not in our favour, to say the least. But nevertheless, we will enjoy opening this box. Hopefully get a couple of cool mythics, a couple of those cool new lands, and just some nice stuff in general. So, the most exciting part, pulling up this flat. Oh, and there they are. 36 packs of goodness. Put that off to the side, just so you guys can see it there, and we'll take it in turns. I'll go first. One Obsnixilus pack. And a quick disclaimer, we are shit at opening packs, so please don't be angry with me. Right, so, straight to the uncommons. We have got Coastal Discovery, Infuse with Elements, Retreat to Kanzadu, and Oran Reef Hydra. So that's actually not too bad. Oran Reef Hydra is a 5/5 with Trample and Landfall, and when a land enters battlefield under your control, I can put a 1/1 counter on him. And if that land's a forest, I put 2 1/1s on him. So he's pretty solid, and I got a nice full art island as well. Sweet.
Right, hey guys, I'm going for my first pack right here then. Oh, there we go, nice and quick opening that. Right, okay, so yep, so like Chris said, just zooming straight through to the uncommons. Okay, so starting off with a Retreat to Hagra. Just feel free to pause if you don't know any of these cards that you're seeing. Want to check them out. Turn Against, Windrider Patrol, and From Beyond, so that's actually alright. Wow. So Full Art Forest and a Foil Smite the Monstrous. Okay.
Yeah, from Beyond a pretty sweet card there actually. I might even see standard play if we're going for any massive Eldrazi decks, which I think could happen. Do you reckon some big Eldrazi decks will come in?
I think with the new Devoid ability, definitely we can see some.
Alright, first one. We have Rot Shambler, Unified Front, Resolute Blade Master, and Barrage Tyrant, which is actually a really little sweet red card there. Well, I say red, it has no colour, but it will cost you a red to play. Probably only be played in the red decks. And a Forest, and an Oracle of Dust foil. Sweet.
Right, moving on to my second pack here. Come on, let's pull some value here. Right.
So only 3 packs in and he's looking for value.
So we're going Vile Aggregate, Adverse Conditions, Plated Crusher, and a Sanctum of Ugin. That's pretty nice actually, yeah, definitely. And then a Full Art Mountain and a token.
Next pack. We've got 36 of these bad boys to go. And you know what? We might even do you another booster box opening if we pull some sweet stuff that we can just flog on eBay. Hey, Eldrazi Skyspawn, just got to give a shout out to that card. Won me a draft on the weekend, it is insane. So we've got Hedron Archive, Serene Steward, Tunneling Geopede, oh, and Canopy Vista, so that's nice, one of those lands. I don't actually need this one, but those lands are sweet nevertheless. A mountain, and that's that pack.
Right, I'm moving on to my next pack now. Right.
I'm going to let my crying dog out.
Oh, there we go. Now he's starting to struggle with opening the packs. Getting distracted. Okay, right, there we go. Got it off in the end. Okay, so just zooming straight through to the uncommons then. There we go. So another Unified Front, Blighted Woodland, Ulamog's Despoiler, and a Conduit of Ruin. So I mean, we're getting quite a lot of Eldrazi's actually in this, in colourless cards, so that's quite nice I suppose.
The Eldrazi's are actually pretty sweet, especially in the sealed formats. What are you guys thinking of the new set, by the way? What decks are you guys thinking of building? Personally, I'm going to rock back into standard with an Esper Control, a little bit of dragons, and hopefully feature some new cool cards in there. Maybe even a Kiora if I splashed a bit green, but who knows. Cryptic Cruiser, Crumble to Dust, Tide Drifter, and Dust Stalker. So a decent card. I haven't actually seen this one in play much, but a 5/3 with haste for 4 is actually pretty decent. And a plains, oh, and a nice little Obnixilus emblem, which is pretty sweet as well.
Right. Here we go then, rocketing through these packs right here.
Ugh. We say rocketing, we mean really slowly crawling, but amazing nevertheless.
There we go. Right. Zooming straight through. There we go. So, Molten Nursery, Coastal Discovery, Slab Hammer, and Wasteland Strangler. Strangler. Okay, so it's another card with Devoid. I seem to be getting a lot of them so far, but I mean, I don't know. It might be good trade bait, I suppose, if someone's trying to make a deck like basing on them.
Yeah. Sweet mechanics in the set. Devoid, I'm not really sure how much of a splash it's going to have on standard. Definitely certain cards like Destroy Target, coloured creature or black creature or whatever won't be so great, but we'll have a look at what that's like. Okay, so I've got Expedition Envoy, Infused with the Elements, Blighted Woodland, and Desolation Twin, which is an absolutely massive Eldrazi, 10-10 for 10, and then when he enters you get a 10-10 token, Plains, and a Foil Forest. So that's actually alright, they're going for about $6 at the moment, so that's pretty sweet.
Okay, right, let's move on to my next pack then. There we go. Okay, zoom through to the uncommons. There we go. So, Deathless Behemoth, Grove Rumbler, Malakir Familiar, and Felidar Sovereign. Okay, so I mean, it's an alright card. I'm not really sure. I think this is a reprint, so I mean, it's obviously not worth that much, but we'll see. I don't think it's going to have much play, but maybe in some decks.
So we're about 10 packs through now, so we are looking for our first mythic anytime now. And obviously, that's going to be an expedition, I can just sense it. It's going to be this very pack. That'd be a great call though, wouldn't it, guys? If it is, we go wild, okay?
Comment below on whether you've pulled anything good in your pack.
Yeah,
so
comment
far.
below your pulls and all of these expeditions. We want to be hearing about them. Bane of Balaged, Tunneling Geopede, Grove Rumbler, and Woodland Wanderer. I think that's a pretty solid card, actually. Yeah, I like it. It's alright. Matesy, bit of standard play. We've got Island. Oh, and a Cure Emblem. So that's 2 of the emblems down. Let's look for the last one. A little bit of Gideon, please.
So we've got the emblems, but not the Planeswalkers. So I don't know. We'll have to see if we manage to pull those Planeswalkers. Right. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. So Carrier Thrall, Ruination Guide, Grove Rumbler, Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. Okay, so I mean, it's another sort of colourless land. So, alright, I suppose. Might go for something.
Meh. I don't know what we're going to see Shrine being played in. I think it's just kind of one of those things they chucked in. Because I feel the second line of text is quite irrelevant, like if you control 7 or more lands. But I guess otherwise it would be overpowered with all of these cards with Devoid in the set. This card here, right here, I love that card. Grip of Desolation, great removal. Retreat to Colaham, Ulamog's Reclaimer. And our first mythic, yay! Green Warden of Murasar. So this card actually comes in the new event deck as well, which is really, really sweet. So it's not going to be worth just much in value, but it's a really, really solid card and we'll definitely see standard play. We've got Forest, and that caught me out then. I saw land and it was foil. No, but still sweet, really good pack. So first mythic.
Okay, so at least it hasn't been all just rares then. At least we have actually pulled something. Something that we can brag about slightly, I suppose.
Bragging rights so far. We're not even halfway through there, we've got ages.
Right, so starting off with Sylvan Scrying, Royal Spout, Zulaport Cutthroat, and a Ruinous Path. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. And a Foil Pathway Arrows. Yeah, that Ruinous Path is very nice. People are calling it the replacement to Hero's Downfall. I'm not really sure if it is.
There's a lot of debate going on about Ruinous Path because obviously it's a slower form of removal for those decks that have been running it. It's not quite as good in my opinion as Hero's Downfall because it's sorcery speed even with the Awaken. But I mean, it's definitely still going to see standard play. It's just the shift in speed of standard format because of it. We've got Drama's Missionary, Encircling Fissure, Breaker of Armies, and March from the Tomb, where I can return any number of allies with convert mana cost 8 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. So if we see a cheaper ally deck, maybe in white-red or white-black, this will definitely see play. 5 mana for an ally deck seems a little steep, not sure, but a good card nevertheless. And there's the last emblem! Yeah! All 3 emblems, that's sweet.
No way.
Sweet.
Okay.
Put them off to the side. That's nice.
Okay, right. I'm still hoping to pull some value here. I've basically just been pulling everything with Devoid, apparently. So, we're going with Retreat to Coral Helm, Blighted Fen, Adverse Conditions, and Radiant Flames. Okay, so I mean, it's alright. It's not too great, but...
Radiant Flames is one of the good removals in the set for red, along with obviously Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder, that uncommon is actually going for a couple of bucks just by itself. It's really, really sweet. So, next pack. Here we go. Straight to the uncommons. Vampiric Rites. Pathway Arrows, which we just put a foil of. A Chrome Stonewalker and Prismarray. Woohoo! Great pack.
Not much to comment on some of these cards because I mean they're just the sort of rares you get in packs and you're like, oh well.
Shank rares.
Put them in the trades folder. Trade a load of them off for something that's worth about $10, I suppose. I don't know.
Trade
Anyway.
20 of them off. There you
Yeah. Anyway, Hedron Archive, Slab Hammer, Processor Assault, and an Ulamog. There we go.
I just caught the corner of that. That's really sweet. He's a really, really
That's
nice card.
And then Foil Angel of Renewal. But yeah, this is a very nice card. Very happy I managed to pull that today.
So there's 2 mythics from the box. Average box has 3 to 5 mythics, so we're doing pretty well so far, 2 mythics with this much through the box. But yeah, Ulamog is a great card at the moment actually. Pretty sweet. So we've got Rot Shambler, Turn Against, Chasm Guide, and Munda Ambush Leader, which is pretty solid for the ally decks, red and white, which is the good ally colours, and a nice forest.
So it's really sweet getting the full arts. I mean, the full art lands in every pack. I just think that seems like really nice.
Return of them in Battle for Zendikar. It was obviously expected in the Zendikar block, but it's really, really nice.
Okay, so another Hedron Archive, Molten Nursery, Marassa Ranger, and Brood Butcher. Okay, so I mean, it's again devoid, costs a black and a green to play. So I don't know, might be used in some of these Eldrazi devoid decks if we see.
How many packs we got left? Oh, we got loads. Probably about 12 packs left in there. Looks like it. Or 15 maybe even.
Yeah, 15.
We're doing well. This is fun.
Just over half.
Love cracking boxes, guys. Still a child at heart. In a teenager's body. Alright, Rising Magma. Retreat to Valkut. Skyrider Elf. Hey, Gideon! The most expensive Planeswalker in the set. That's really, really sweet. I think he's going for about 40 bucks at the moment. Yeah, pretty solid. I won't be using him, but he's some nice trade bait there. Swamp and an ally to go with Gideon. Beautiful.
That's pretty nice, yeah.
And we got his emblem earlier.
Oh yeah, got the emblem to go with him. That's a fair point. Do we pull any Planeswalkers now? We've got the emblem to go with them.
You know what? You can have your emblem, whichever Planeswalkers, if you pull in them.
So Deathless Behemoth, Pilgrim's Eye, Chasm Guide, and a Defiant Broodlord. So I don't know about this card. I mean, it's a vampire for 7. It might see some play in maybe modern. I don't know. We'll see.
Defiant Broodlord, I'm not sure about. This seems kind of just like a filler card they chucked in there. Obviously, in sealed and stuff is insane, which is what they base most sets around these days, sealed and draft playability. But it's not too great otherwise. Rolls Retribution, Blighted Gorge, Resolute Blade Master, and Blight Herder, another Eldrazi, so that's a pretty sweet one. It was the promo at FNM this week, but it's pretty sweet. A forest and another ally token.
Right. So we have pulled our 3 mythics now, I believe.
We've pulled 3 mythics, so now we're just going for the extras. Yeah. Seeing what else sweet stuff we can pull.
So like Chris said earlier, 3 to 5 mythics on average per box. So we're hoping that we might get 5 then. Anyway, Void Attendant, Zulaport Cutthroat, Skyrider Elf, and Bring to Light. Okay, nice planes, I suppose.
Oh, and you got the sweet 10/10 Eldrazi token there at the back.
Yeah, nicely all defined twins you got.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think about the Fat Pack shenanigans that's going on, guys, at the moment online? Fat Packs selling for like $60. That just seems ridiculous to me. I definitely say don't buy them like all the other big YouTubers are saying. It seems just like such a waste at the moment. Royal Spout, Jardy Offshoot, Spawning Bed, and Shambling Vent. Yeah, there's another sweet one. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to be using that in my Esper decks. That's pretty nice. Swamp, and then just a tip card. I think that's the first plain tip card we have, hasn't it? Because all the others been maybe.
I think maybe they're adding more tokens and emblems into this set, which is nice actually.
Looks like it.
Some of my friends collect tokens, so it'd be good for them. Anyway, Forerunner of Slaughter, Unified Front, Dampening Pulse, and Exert Influence. Okay, I mean, it's pretty good, yeah. I think it could be played.
Exerted Influence, yeah. It's a decent card there. Bum, bum, bum. Keep going through these packs. Alright, we've got Bloodbound Vampire, Dranka's Missionary, Ondu Rising, and a Sunken Hollow. So that's another one of these lands for me that I will be running in standard. That's pretty sweet. This one I think is the most expensive of them. I think this one's about 10, 11 bucks. So that's pretty sweet. A Swamp and a Foil Maya's Malice. Sweet.
I need to be pulling some value here. Chris is really pulling his weight.
You got your Ulamog, but
I got my Ulamog.
keep going for more, yeah.
I got my Ulamog. You've got your Gideon and all your lands at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some value here. Right, here we go. So, Rolling Thunder. Core Entanglers. Hagra Sharpshooter. And Hero of Gomafada. I mean, I don't know. Just
Hero of Gomafadas, yeah. Meh. One of those meh cards. Maybe in an ally deck if the allies become a thing, but then again for 5 mana I don't know if it will. I think that allies is meant to be more of a kind of cheap dump deck as such. White weenie. Retreat to Valakut, Skitter Skin, I haven't seen this card before but that's pretty sweet. Blighted Fen, and Ally Encampment, so there you go for the ally decks. Plains and Sanctum of Ugin in foil, so that's pretty sweet. That's another rare. Whenever I cast Colour Spell, convert mana cost 7 or greater, I may sacrifice it, and if I do, search my library for a colourless creature card, reveal it, put it into my hand. So that's alright. 2 rares in that pack. Nice.
it's always nice when you get a foil rare. I mean, even if it's not worth anything, you always sort of get that
nice feeling of pulling the foils.
I think they make the foil rares look nice in foil commons and uncommons as well. Deathless Behemoth, Retreat to Kazandu, Akum Stonewalker, and part of the Watervale. There we go. So that's a nice mythic to add to the pile. I mean, I'm not sure if it'll be played, but it's still nice to pull a mythic.
Yeah, part of the Watervale. I actually pulled one of them in a draft. They're pretty solid. I used it with its Awaken cost, which is obviously just such a blat at the end of a draft game. Making a massive 6/6 land and taking your extra turn. So you get 2 swings in with it and everything. It's pretty solid. 6 packs left, guys. Still looking for some sweet pulls. We got Tajaru Wallcaller, Angel of Renewal, Catacomb Shifter, and Serpentine Spike, which is a decent card there. Not too amazing, not too shabby, and we got an island.
Right. Getting down to them last few packs, guys. I mean, there is not a very high probability of pulling an expedition.
Especially this far through.
We said earlier we weren't really expecting to pull one, but we have had some pretty sick pulls throughout the box though. Blighted Cataract, Halimere Tidecaller, Core Bladewell, and Aligned Hedron Network. Okay, so I've seen this card before. Again, it could be a sideboard card, I suppose.
Yeah, the Hedron Network seems alright, maybe for some of the lower end control decks that are just swinging in with things like Salungar and the Drifting Death and things like that. Or walkers instead of creatures, it's just a big board wipe. Alright, Angel of Renewal, Crumble to Dust, Titan's Presence, and Amiria's Shepherd, which is alright, a nice angel there. It seems pretty decent to me, but for 7 mana, meh. And a Plains.
Right, down to those final 3 packs now.
Final 3, what can we get?
I'm still looking for some value here.
Grab another mythic out there. That's sweet. 4 mythics.
Right, so Grip of Desolation, Akum Stonewalker, Windrider Patrol, and an Undergrowth Champion. There we go, that's nice. Oh, and a nice foil planes as well.
So that pack's actually sick because the foil plane's like $6 and the Undergrowth I've no idea, but there you go, 4 mythics. That is better than an average box right there. Boom. Right, next we have Grip of Desolation again, Plated Crusher, Tide Drifter, and Drowner of Hope, which seems okay to me. A mountain and a plant token. And we are on to the last pack. Before we open this pack, we'd just like to say a big thank you to you guys for watching. We are going to start uploading more videos now. Now GCSEs are all done, and hopefully we'll stick with it all a bit more. But here we go, the last pack.
It's a tough one to open this. This one's clearly going to be a good pack.
I'm never going to get this.
Oh my god, I actually can't open this. There we go. Right, so here we go. Ulamog's Nullifier, Plated Crusher, Hagra Sharpshooter, and another Hero of Gomafada. Okay, not the best way to end the box.
Not the best way to end the box, but a sweet box nevertheless. 4 mythics and a walker in there. So thank you very much, guys. Hope to hear from you soon, and we will see you next time.